Recently, the entire food section team spent months thinking, eating, and writing about one of the culinary essentials of Los Angeles, tacos. To live in Los Angeles and invest in its food culture is to have opinions about tacos. None of us will ever completely agree. And yet, after months of eating so many tacos for this project, I felt pulled to name check some of my favorites in a list of critics' picks. Here are 5 of them. For the full list, go to latimes.com. If you have never heard of Mariscos Jalisco or Raul Ortega's Tacos Dorados de Camarón, hear me now. It might be the best seafood taco you ever have. For 22 years, Ortega has been parking his shiny white truck on Olympic Boulevard, serving what has become one of the city's iconic dishes. His tacos ensnare a mixture of spiced, minced shrimp with the elegance of a Venus flytrap. The edges of the tortillas sizzle and crisp in the fryer, while the filling cooks to improbable creaminess. Be careful. The first bite is usually lava hot, even with the cooling relief of sliced avocado and thin red salsa flooding the surface. Reaching ideal temperature, the range of textures races so fast over the palate that it's hard for the brain to keep up. I've long believed Ortega's masterpiece is a worthy first ever meal in Los Angeles. In West Adams, Alex Carrasco's B Taqueria serves the community in 2 ways. The walk-up menu plays on familiar forms that take gentle, creative liberties, including a fantastic crackling media luna with shrimp and scallops served with a side of seafood consomme for dipping. His taco omakase, a very LA idea that requires advance reservations, turns the medium into a series of fanciful art pieces. Happily, underneath all the beauty, they still hit as delicious tacos.
Evil Cooks, crushing it.
Evil Cooks by Alex Garcia and Elvia Huerta appears in El Sereno every Friday and Saturday night, and also pops up at Smorgasburg in DTLA's Arts District every Sunday. You might look at the octopus al pastor they set up by their truck and ask, is this a gimmick? The blackened tentacles look nearly sentient, stacked up on the trompo, like a villainous sea creature being punished by Jason Momoa in an Aquaman flick. But taste the taco. Smoky, yielding, a little sweet from the addition of pineapple. It's genius, as is the flan taco for dessert. Another winning team, Taquero, Walter Soto, and Tortillera Julia Silva, are the people behind El Russo. He's from Tijuana, she's Sonoran, and they've been a professional team for over 20 years. Follow El Russo on Instagram for the daily whereabouts of their trucks. Usually one parks in the shade near the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Echo Park Avenue, where a wobbly taco filled with Silva's mother's recipe for spicy, earthy chili Colorado will make it clear why their long-running partnership endures. And finally, Holbox, the Times' 2023 Restaurant of the Year, is Gilberto Cetina's seafood counter at the Mercado La Paloma. It's among the most consistent places I suggest to food obsessives visiting Los Angeles. All the tacos deliver, but 3 are transcendent. Smoked campachi flamed with peanut chili oil and cooled with salsa cruda and sliced avocado, expertly grilled octopus set over sofrito, tinted with calamari ink, and scallop, garnished with marinated fennel wound into a sculptural coil. They're more than you might possibly imagine from seafood tacos, conduits equally for pleasure and also creative possibility. That's true, I think, for all the tacos I mentioned, and for the ways the people behind them make our city uniquely great. For the LA Times, I'm Bill Addison.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.